Snarky commentary complaining about something stupid on the internet over top of gameplay? What is this, 2016? First and foremost, this is unscripted. None of this is written. I'm gonna ramble a little bit, and I'm gonna talk how I normally talk around people. And if you don't like the language I use, sorry, but I'm not sorry. Secondly, this video and none of the videos I make are for children. I know a great amount of children definitely watch my videos, but that is not my fault. YouTube has an age barrier of 13 years old, and I know I definitely lied about my age. I joined YouTube when I was 9, but I'm not going to be responsible for that. That is the responsibility of both the children and their parents. Sorry. Also, I know I make videos about bright and colorful things like Mario games, but I'm an adult and I enjoy some things that aren't necessarily made with adults in mind. I like cartoons. I like Nintendo games, okay? And a good amount of other adults are the same. I also like gritty things. Like, I like Tarantino movies. I like this game that I'm playing right now, Team Fortress 2. It looks bright and colorful, but it's rated M. It's for adults, and it's got gore, you know? And I'm not gonna feel bad about that. And I'm not gonna cater. I'm not gonna stupefy my shit just because some kids might be watching. That's not my responsibility. But the government sure as hell wants me to. I'm sure you guys have heard about COPPA, or the Children's Online Privacy and Protection Act. It basically is going around the internet and everyone's talking about it, and I know I don't have a whole lot of influence. I don't have a whole lot of followers or subscribers or whatever, but I want to spread the word. Even if it's just a tiny baby bit, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to spread the word. COPPA has not been updated since 2013. And it barely has been updated at all since it started, which was 1998. You see, it started in 1998, back when the internet was wild, wild west, basically. And parents were scared that little Timmy would be too retarded to use the internet. And they didn't feel like being a parent that day, so instead, basically they bitched and moaned until a act was proposed called COPPA, which basically made it illegal to get information from minors. Here we are at the tail end of 2019. It's been about 21 years since it's been proposed, and the government has been more and more aggressive about COPPA. And basically it's looking like on January 1st it's going to be in effect, and personally I don't think it will, because I know the internet's gonna start a shitstorm. You know, it always does. Remember SOPA? Do you guys remember SOPA? That was like 7 years ago, and everyone was panicking about that shit. And there's been like a million more. I'm pretty sure something like this happened earlier this year. I just don't remember because the internet's memory is just so short. But I'm afraid if everyone just says, oh yeah, we're gonna take care of it, it ain't no big deal, then it's gonna happen. Just in case, it would be really nice if you all spread the word. The internet bitched and moaned until they redesigned Sonic for the movie, but COPPA's happening, and they'll take care of that on their own way. They don't need us. So what would happen in this doomsday scenario where it does take effect? Starting on January 1st, each video that, according to the government and COPPA itself, appeals to children but has adult content such as swearing and whatnot, you will be fined per video $42,000. You'll be taken to court, and it'll be a whole fucking deal. It'll be a whole thing. Now, YouTube has this nice little thing that they implemented recently where you can mark your videos as for children or for adults. This is stupid, because if you mark it for adults, that just means that the government is going to check your videos first. And they can disagree, because remember, the people that are going for this law, the people, you know, who are in support of it, clearly don't understand the internet at all. They're fucking boomers. They don't understand memes. They don't understand that there are adults out there that watch cartoons. They don't even understand that there's adult-made cartoons, like The Simpsons. Like, what the fuck is that? Yellow man? It's a minion. Man looks like he's made out of cheese. So according to COPPA, here's what they define as for children. Fast, flashy editing. Yeah, that's right, JonTron. Children. Contains content that will appeal to children, such as kids' video games, like Nintendo games. Or even stuff that's not for kids, but is clearly, you know, very popular amongst kids, like Five Nights at Freddy's and, like, Doki Doki Literature Club. I know that shit's old news, but when that blew up, when those games blew up, those made-for-adult games, they blew up, and the majority of the people that were still talking about them after everyone got over them was children. Who the fuck's watching MatPat videos on Five Nights at Freddy's? It's definitely not grown-ups, I'm telling you that much. Listen to this vague-ass shit, dude. Subject matter that is appealing to children. Kids' jokes, music, kids' games, video/computer games, so like any video game ever. Also, just music, literally just music, that's great. Children's TV shows or stars, cartoon characters, sports, stories, toys, children's books, fantasy, children's arts and crafts, pets, literally animals not allowed. Just the majority. If you show your dog Not in my house. Products primarily purchased or consumed by kids like snack food or cereal. I think the stoners of the world are going to have quite a big problem with you saying that cereal and snack foods are just for kids. Presentation. A language of the website, such as language that is simple enough to be understandable to children. If you dumb down your language, which most people do, because I need to remind you, at least in this wonderful country of America, most adults have the comprehension in reading skills, listening skills of a 6th grader. So you're not dumbing it down for children, you're dumbing it down for the world. But anyway, short, colorful descriptions, slang and pop culture phrases. You can't use slang. Cool, that's good for me because my slang is all from the 70s. But, for example, a kid's site may be identified by such language as kids only, fun. Okay, so kids only, that's understandable. But fun, free stuff, can't say whatever. You can't say cool. You can't say duh. You can't say games. What if I'm talking about a tabletop RPG? That's a game. The G in RPG stands for game. So yeah, I'm sure kids love play Dungeons and Dragons. Well, according to Stranger Things, I guess they do. But ask your parents. I guess that's understandable. Whether the website uses visual content appealing to children, animated characters, bold or fast-moving graphics, or bright and vibrant colors. Bright colors are kids only. I feel like the government thinks adults are just the pixies from Fairly Odd Parents, or like what cartoons view adults as. Like they just been living their lives like this. You know this is all YouTube's fault, right? Or social media in general. Like they've been selling data for years and years. Facebook is infamous for selling data. YouTube knowingly sells data of children under 13. There's tons of kids that lie about their age on YouTube and post videos and are clearly, like, very young. ElsaGate wouldn't exist if it weren't for people lying about their age. And you know what YouTube did in response to that? They started YouTube Kids. Said, it's okay for you to be a child. Come here, give your information for your child. You can watch fucking Mickey Mouse scores Elsa 24-hour live stream, and it's fine. That's totally okay in YouTube's book. But now all of a sudden they're like, we gotta stop coppa, guys. We gotta put it under this. We gotta band together. Please, we need the money. And YouTube's like, YouTube for years has been like, no, you can't say bad words because that's not allowed. And we're gonna take Monkey Jones off YouTube because he said bad words. And you can't make money off of bad words. But you should have the right to say bad words. It's like, people are so fucking two-faced, man. You know what? COPPA's next revision is only a couple years away. It's in 2023, right? Why don't they... And I know they only want to revise it just a little bit because that's how they have been doing it. But I think they need to completely redo COPPA. Completely apply it to what's actually happening. Because the internet has changed a lot since 2013. It's changed a lot since 1998, that's for sure. I think they need some people that actually know what the fuck they're talking about, but they won't. They won't, because the world don't work like that. I think it was a really bad idea to just not delay it until 2023, but whatever. This isn't gonna happen. It's not going to happen. I'm certain of it. I am so cocksure. But I'm not gonna say 100%, because if we say 100%, then no one's gonna do anything. So please just spread the word, man. I know this video is incredibly misinformed because it's unscripted, and I didn't do a whole lot of research, but I just want to get the word out there. If you want people that actually know what they're talking about, I would recommend watching Chadtronic's video on it, or just reading up on it yourself. I just want to get the word out there, that's it. This whole thing's stupid. Hail the internet, fuck YouTube, fuck you, Susan.